Gem-23 Self-discipline, control of anger. Hello friends, welcome back to Raja's Treasure Chest Unlocked, where we explore life's priceless gems. In today's episode, we delve into the subject of self-discipline with special emphasis on controlling anger, a trait that many of us struggle to manage effectively. Plato divided the soul into three parts: reason, passion, and appetite. He taught us that right behavior results from the harmony and control of these elements. Thomas Jefferson offered a simple but powerful advice for managing one's temper. Count to 10 before you do anything. And if very angry, count to 100. Genghis Khan, the great Mongol emperor, could have benefited from Jefferson's wisdom in the following tale. Genghis Khan was a renowned king and warrior who conquered many lands. One morning, during a respite from war, he set out into the woods for a day of hunting, accompanied by his loyal hunting party. At one point, he ventured deep into the forest, away from his men, seeking adventure. On his wrist was his beloved pet hawk, trained to aid him in the hunt. As evening approached, the day grew warm and the king became thirsty. His hawk had flown away, scouting the area. Suddenly, he spotted water trickling down a rock face, signaling a spring higher up. He leaped from his horse, drew a silver cup from his hunting bag, and patiently caught the slowly dripping water. Just as he raised the cup to his lips, a sudden flutter knocked it from his hands. It was his pet hawk. Frustrated and determined, the king picked up the cup and repeated the process. This time, just as he was about to drink, the hawk swooped down again, striking the cup and spilling the water. Anger flared in the king's eyes. Two more he tried, and every time the hawk interrupted him. Enraged, the king shouted, "How dare you do this? If I had you in my hands, I would wring your neck." With one final attempt, the king filled the cup and at the same time drew his sword, declaring, "This is your last chance." As the hawk dove again, the king struck, killing the bird with a swift motion. When he bent to pick up the cup, he saw that it had fallen between two rocks out of reach. Frustrated, he decided to climb to the spring itself. When he reached the top, he saw a pool of water, and in it lay a massive dead snake, one of the most venomous kinds. The king froze. His thirst had vanished, replaced by the realization that his faithful hawk had saved his life. Overcome with grief, the king looked down at the lifeless bird. This hawk was my best friend, and I have killed him. He saved me, and I have repaid him with death. Tears welled up in his eyes as he gently placed the bird in his hunting bag and rode back to the palace, repeating to himself, I have learnt today a sad lesson. Never do anything in anger. This story aligns with Plato's belief in balancing reason over passion and Jefferson's timeless advice. The king's remorse reminds us that true self-discipline is the mastery of our emotions, particularly anger, to avoid irreversible mistakes. Stay tuned for more gems from Raja's treasure chest unlocked. Till then, yours truly, Raja Nagarajan.